and also in isolated from clinical specimen or maintained by selective subculture have typical small colonies containing ciliated bacteria. So we use modified Thea-Martin media for growth as well as storage. So you can appreciate here, so polymononuclear leukocytes. So here Diplococcus can be easily seen. So pathogenesis. So here they have inherent virulent factors. Fimbriae, it's a one. So it tend to involve to attach, help to attach to intact mucous membranes of epithelium. So when the attachment or initial colonization is there, it possesses capacity to invert intact mucous membranes, so skin with abrasion, scratched. So this is a sexually transmitted pathogen. So with the minor trauma with sexual contact, once the reservoir or in the is having, so that particular organism easily reach to female or other way male infect mucosa. So it tend to adhere, penetrate into and multiplication before passing to mucosal epithelial cell. Establish infection in subepithelial layer. At the same time, it having IgA proteases. So with the presence of IgA proteases, it causes disruption of the mucosal IgA. That's how it occurs. So most common sites of inoculation is cervix, or vagina in the female, urethra, or penis in the male. So infection, it gives gonorrhea. As I said, it's a STD, sexually transmitted disease. So it causes in men acute urethritis, prostatitis, bladder infection, and epidermoditis. In the women, it's a cervicitis, endometritis, with or without salpingitis. It leads to pelvic inflammatory disease. Other than that, it causes neonatal conjunctivitis. So once child passes through the mother's birth canal or vagina, mother having the gonorrhea or Neisseria gonorrhea, so it causes ophthalma neonatal vaginitis. Other thing, then oral infection depending on the sexual practice as well. So you can see pus, white color pus appearance, so it's termed as gonorrhea. Urethral discharge, cervical discharge, neonatal conjunctivitis. So further about the laboratory characteristic, I said earlier, so a small gram-negative Diplococcus can see in the neutrophils and purulent urethral exudate. So as I said, it's susceptible to cooling. So immediate culture of specimen onto pre-warm selective or non-selective media are essential to growth. It's a fastidious microbe. For the selective category, that includes modified Thea-Martin or Martin-Lewis agar. For the non-selective, that is chocolate blood agar. Chocolate blood agar is heated blood put into agar base. So now it's liberated heme with the disruption of these red cells. So we take from the Thea-Martin agar and looks for the oxidase test. Another thing is it oxidizes glucose only. So what is the spacing? So mainly pathogenic site, it's female and male genitourinary tract. So we have to get the samples from there. So for men, urethral swab is usually specimen of the choice. Otherwise, pursoid urine. For the women, we do pelvic examination using the specular, and we have to take endocervical samples. Endocervical swab. So if the patient is having disseminated infection like septic arthritis, bacteremia, skin lesions, we have to take skin samples from the skin lesions, joint fluid aspiration, and blood for culture. So here are some examples about How analytical performance of different laboratory detection methods for Neisseria gonorrhea. Pharyngitis, gram stain, culture takes 3 weeks. Sorry, so it's better. Sorry, skin gram stain, culture, disseminated infection, genital infection, arthritis. Like so, with the duration of the infection, how it died. Neisseria meningitis, meningococcus. General overview of Neisseria meningitis. So it infects meninges. Meninges are external or external coverage or layers of human brain. So here the encapsulated, it's a capsulated polysaccharide and it's a gram-negative diplococcus, similar. Here it is, I said it's a common cell of upper respiratory tract, nasopharynx. So it lies. At the same time, it's transmitted by respiratory droplets. Those who having these microbes as a common cell, so it can spread to others. So it's really allow the attachment to nasopharyngeal mucosa. Most common is winter and early spring. Are favored by close individual contacts, such as occur in school, institutions, and military barracks. Also in the Mecca, those who go for pilgrimage, they are more prone to develop. Here it's seen in the CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. Here is a diplococcus, you can easily see with the neutropenia. So other than that, this cause meningococci, that is meningococcal Neisseria meningitis or meningococci in our blood. It leads to meningococcal sepsis as well. So it's a medical emergency. Meningitis, anyway, medical emergency. This is associated with meningitis and sepsis. Not always, but it gives rise to sepsis. So we can see petechia merge into hemorrhage, bleeding, and bullae on this skin. Same time, meningococcal bacteria enter there. So it's, I said earlier, that's one feature of meningococcal septicemia. So here, what is the best sample? That is, we have to obtain CSF. We are suspecting meningitis. Then we have to take the blood. Other than that, if patient is having petechial bullae, we have to take to aspirate, get the soap from there, and do the gram stain and do the culture. So here we can do culture on chocolate egg with NAS growth in moist atmosphere with 5% carbon dioxide. So it is oxidase positive. And here, compared to Neisseria gonorrhea, gonococci, it produce acid or oxidize glucose and maltose both. But Neisseria gonorrhea, it produce acid from glucose only. So you can see, now you can guess the microbes or think about them. So glucose maltose, that is meningococci. Glucose only, G gonococci. G there, M, it is meningococci. So that's what it's there. So for bit of this glucose or carbohydrate oxidation test, so we use as a visible test, it should change one into another, either color, mainly color. So for that we use indicator. Indicator is pH dependent. So that is here what we use is phenol red. So once the acid is produced, it turns into yellow. Acidic pH, its color is yellow. Otherwise, it's red. So initially it is red in color. Red in color. So here the Okay, sorry for this. Some mishaps has happened. So here, once phenol red is there, phenol red in initial color is red. We'll say alkaline pH. So once we have put this glucose